up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devon. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode, and watch this video all the way to the end because I don't want you guys missing out what I have in store for you today. So, hey, Bo Nix, he's third on the depth chart at the quarterback position, and look, Bo Nix, 12th pick for the Denver Broncos under Sean Payton. Um, this is going to be exciting, and just to see how he plays under Sean Payton, and honestly, I believe he's going to be the guy for the Broncos. I'm going to go more in depth with that, but starting off with more about Bo Nix in his interview in July, this is something he was saying. Um, well, I don't know if I have a choice on that one. If I want to stick around, I better accept it. But I also don't necessarily want to become complacent and say, you know what, it's my rookie year. I'm okay with sitting back and learning. They'll play me when I'm ready, so I'm going to do my best to get ready. You see a player of his caliber, a player that is a quarterback that is willing to learn, a person that is willing to learn. That speaks volumes to the coach because you got to be coachable. Shannon Sharp says it all the time. You got to be coachable. You have to be if you think if you're a type of person you think you know everything, it's not going to work. You're always going to think you know everything, and then when you do something wrong, then you're like, oh wait, I don't know everything. So the thing about I love from about Bo Nix is he's willing to learn. I like that. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to be coachable. And also in his training, the talent evaluators have been saying he's impressing these talent evaluators with his performance in camp. And also, I got a clip to play about Sean Payton, what Sean Payton had to say about Bo Nix, and here it goes.
I'm for it. I think it's a trait that when we watched, you see pretty good pocket sense. Doesn't take a lot of sacks. I think he knows when the play's over, time to go. And then I think he can make plays when he's going. So I used to say this all the time, that the sack numbers are a reflection more on the quarterback than the offensive line. And there are some, Breeze was one of those guys, he was a tough sack. Ball came out, and I think Bo has traits like that.
Did you see that? I couldn't even agree more with Sean Payton. Pocket sense. He has great awareness in the pocket, and it's a tremendous honor to have trait to for a coach of Sean Payton's caliber to see a guy like Bo Nix have traits of a great like Drew Brees. That's an honor. And just for put yourself in Sean Payton's position, like they say, knowing the tangibles, knowing the personnel, he recognized the talent and he sees traits in Bo Nix that Drew Brees had as a quarterback, and being able to break out of a sack, avoid a sack, break out of a sack, willing to have that awareness, like I said, have that pocket sense, that awareness in the pocket to know when you have to get the ball out of there, when the defense is gonna blitz, you know. So honestly, I believe Bo Nix will be the savior because he is a dual threat quarterback. He came out of college on a high. He played very well in college for the Oregon Ducks, but now you got to understand it's totally different from college to the pros. The timing, the speed of the game is way faster than it was in college. And so in this modern day NFL, they need a lot of pocket passers, guys who can be able to, play well in the pocket, but also we still have the dual threat quarterbacks, guys like a Russell Wilson, guys like a Michael Vick, Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, all those guys. But another thing is look at the situation with Justin Fields. Justin Fields has to work his way up even though he was a starter at one point. Now he's playing under Russell Wilson. Same with same with Bo Nix. They got Zach Wilson. They got Jarrett Stidham, who I will get into further in this episode. But Bo Nix, a guy being willing to learn and be coachable, he can learn. He can learn from what he needs to improve on. He can also learn from the other quarterbacks on things he should do and things he shouldn't do. So, and also being under Sean Payton's system. So one more thing, and there was not only did Sean Payton speak highly of him, but a player on the Broncos spoke highly of him. And here it reads: I didn't realize how fast he was. Broncos linebacker Jonas Griffith said after practice on Tuesday. It's kind of crazy because he had a scramble and he was running a few days ago. I was like, wow, he's kind of fast. I consider myself a fast guy. He's not as fast as me, but he's pretty fast. Wow. Your teammates are acknowledging your greatness. They're not acknowledging your skill set. And a lot of times, being a scrambler as a quarterback being able to have that ability to run the ball, you can cause problems for the defense because they don't know if you're gonna pass or run, and then you're you're making these running backs work. So it's like you're making these linebackers work. So it's like now, oh, I don't get to sit back and read and see, oh, he's gonna throw. I know it's gonna be here. It's gonna be easy. I ain't gotta run up the field. Nah, they Bo Nix finna put these defensive players to work. And also with the other quarterbacks who are dual threat quarterbacks, they can run the ball. They have the ability to run the ball. They're gonna put them defensive players to work. That's just how it is. And last thing before I end the show, the battle between Jarrett Stidham and Bo Nix. So starting off with Jarrett Stidham, um, Jarrett Stidham has a leg up against in the quarterback competition. He has a leg up against Bo Nix and Zach Wilson because he's played one season with the Denver Broncos and he's played under Sean Payton's system. As one would recall it, it was Stidham who stepped up for the Broncos after they decided that enough is enough in the Russell Wilson experience. So he took his opportunity and he learned under Russell Wilson. So he's like, you know what, this isn't working. I'm gonna take my chances and show what I can do. So he he stepped up when when they cut it short with the Russell Wilson experience. He's only started in their final two games, and he won one game, which was against the Los Angeles Chargers. So he, like I said, he played one season with Denver. He played one season with the Raiders, and he played two seasons with the Patriots. And throughout the 2023 season, 496 yards, two touchdowns, one interception. He didn't really do much. So when I look at Jarrett Stidham, he's not really a reliable guy. I mean, he's a reliable, but I just don't think he's that type of guy that you look at and says, "This is the guy I want." When I look at Bo Nix, I know he's the guy. I know what he's capable of, and I know what I'm going to get from him and more. I know I can get more out of Bo Nix. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand here. Bo Nix has traits of a great, and he's a dual threat quarterback. He has a sense of awareness in the pocket, and there are quarterbacks in the league that don't have that. When you're on a team and you sense that in a guy in a quarterback, and then you got a great coach like Sean Payton who already sees greatness in you. And give Bo Nix time. Give him time. He's going to thrive and shine. Believe it. He will. But in all honesty, Bo Nix is the savior for the Denver Broncos. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devon, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.